In the vast tapestry of human history, libraries have always held a unique and sacred place. These repositories of knowledge stood not merely as buildings filled with scrolls and manuscripts, but as beacons of civilization, enlightenment, and culture. Yet, as we delve deeper into the annals of antiquity, we uncover tales of libraries that vanished without a trace, leaving behind tantalizing hints of the ancient texts they once contained. Join me as we embark on a journey through time, exploring the lost libraries of antiquity and the enigmatic texts that may never be found. Imagine a time when the great Library of Alexandria flourished, a monumental institution that attracted scholars and thinkers from all corners of the known world. Founded in the 3rd century BCE in Egypt, the library was home to hundreds of thousands of scrolls, encompassing every field of knowledge from philosophy to science. It was said that the library possessed works by some of the greatest minds in history, including Homer, Plato, and Euclid. But what if I told you that much of its collection was lost forever due to fires, wars, and neglect? The most famous of these catastrophic events occurred when Julius Caesar besieged Alexandria in 48 BCE. During the conflict, it is believed that a significant portion of the library's collection was destroyed. While some scrolls were rescued, others were reduced to ash, their contents forever lost to the flames. Scholars have speculated about the invaluable works that may have been housed within those walls, texts that could have altered the course of history, advanced scientific understanding, or deepened philosophical inquiry. As we contemplate the fate of the Library of Alexandria, we must also consider the legendary Library of Nineveh, the heart of the ancient Assyrian Empire. Established in the 7th century BCE, this library was home to thousands of clay tablets filled with cuneiform writing, preserving the wisdom of Mesopotamia. Among its treasures were works of literature, legal documents, and astronomical texts. The most significant discovery associated with this library was the Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest known works of literature. However, the fall of the Assyrian Empire in the 7th century BCE led to the library's demise, as invasions and fires devastated the city of Nineveh. While some tablets were recovered and translated, many remain buried in the sands of time, their stories waiting to be told. What insights into human nature, governance, or the cosmos might these lost texts have offered us? Moving forward in history, we encounter the Library of Pergamum, a renowned center of learning in the Hellenistic world. Established in the 3rd century BCE in what is now Turkey, it rivaled the Library of Alexandria in both size and significance. The library housed an estimated 200,000 scrolls and was particularly noted for its collection of works by the philosopher Epicurus. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Library of Pergamum is its connection to the development of parchment, a writing material made from animal skins. This innovation was prompted by a shortage of papyrus, the primary writing medium in the ancient world, which was sourced from Egypt. The library's commitment to preserving knowledge led to the creation of parchment, which would eventually revolutionize the way texts were recorded and disseminated. But like so many other great libraries, Pergamum fell victim to the tides of history. The rise of the Roman Empire saw its collection gradually dispersed, and its scrolls either destroyed or lost. The fate of the library's vast holdings remains a mystery, leaving us to wonder about the philosophical treatises, scientific observations, and literary masterpieces that might still be hidden away, their wisdom locked within the pages of history. The ancient world was not only home to grand libraries, but also smaller, lesser-known collections that were equally significant. One such example is the Library of the philosopher Aristotle, which was said to contain a wealth of knowledge on a variety of subjects, from ethics to natural sciences. Aristotle's works influenced generations of thinkers, yet his original texts have not survived in their entirety. What happened to these writings? As Aristotle's students compiled and edited his lectures, many original manuscripts were lost in the process. This has led to a fragmented understanding of his philosophies and teachings, leaving scholars to piece together his ideas from secondary sources. The loss of Aristotle's original texts invites us to ponder the impact of such a gap in knowledge. How might our understanding of ethics, politics, and science differ today if we had access to his unaltered thoughts? Another notable example of lost knowledge is the Library of the Roman Empire, which, at its height, was a sprawling network of collections throughout the empire. The city of Rome alone boasted many libraries filled with the works of poets like Virgil and Ovid, historians like Tacitus and Livy, and philosophers like Seneca and Cicero. However, as the Roman Empire crumbled, many of these libraries fell into disrepair. Notably, the Library of the Roman Emperor Trajan was said to house a vast collection of works. Yet, following the fall of Rome in the 5th century CE, many texts were either destroyed or lost to time. As the Western Roman Empire declined, the knowledge contained within its libraries was at risk, and the subsequent Dark Ages saw a significant decline in literacy and scholarship across Europe. During this period, the preservation of ancient texts fell to monastic communities, who meticulously copied manuscripts by hand. However, many works that could have been preserved were lost forever, either forgotten or deemed unworthy of replication. The fate of these texts remains a source of speculation, and we can only wonder how much of our cultural heritage was wiped away in this tumultuous era. As we explore the theme of lost libraries, we must also consider the role of war in the destruction of knowledge. The Library of the University of Baghdad, established in the 9th century CE, was once a beacon of learning in the Islamic Golden Age. It was a place where scholars translated and compiled works from various cultures, preserving knowledge that would influence generations. However, in 1258, the city was besieged by the Mongols, and the library was destroyed. The infamous event led to the loss of countless texts that documented advancements in science, mathematics, and philosophy. The waters of the Tigris ran black with ink as thousands of manuscripts were cast into the river. The loss of this library represents a profound tragedy in the history of knowledge, leaving a void that has yet to be filled. As we reflect on the libraries of antiquity, we are also reminded of the lost works of great authors. For instance, the playwright Aeschylus wrote over 70 plays, yet only 7 have survived to this day. What stories, insights, and commentary on human existence were lost alongside those missing works? Similarly, the philosopher Epicurus, whose ideas on happiness and ethics shaped later thought, left behind a body of work that was significantly diminished by time. His original texts were lost, and we rely on later interpretations to understand his philosophy. This raises the question, what might we have learned from the complete works of these thinkers? In conclusion, the lost libraries of antiquity represent not just the physical destruction of knowledge, but also the intangible loss of human thought, creativity, and progress. Each lost text carries with it the weight of untold stories, insights, and wisdom that could have shaped our understanding of the world. As we continue to explore the past, let us remain vigilant and curious, for every unturned stone may hold a fragment of knowledge waiting to be rediscovered. As we navigate through the remnants of ancient civilization, we must cherish the texts we do have and honor the knowledge that was lost. The quest for understanding is an ongoing journey, and while we may never reclaim the libraries of antiquity, we can strive to ensure that the lessons of the past illuminate the path forward. For every lost library, there are still countless stories waiting to be told, and in our pursuit of knowledge, we honor those who came before us. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like and subscribe for more mysterious stories. Hit the bell to never miss an episode.